Hi, Rehab Coach Elisa here, bringing you tips on running prep to help get your body ready and help prevent injuries. My running experience started at age 7, mostly for fun, doing races such as cross country, 1500, 800. And when I got to high school and college, my two main races were the 400 and the 400 hurdles. Die-hard events. I was fortunate with the great coaching and a very low incidence of injuries. I remember preseason, one or two preseasons where I really struggled with shin splints. My rationale for that now, I like to think of two concepts I learned from Shirley Sarman: runner pulling versus runner chasing. Now, the runner pulling athlete assumes a more upright torso angle where the foot falls right behind the center of mass, which contributes to excessive use of the dorsiflexors, anterior tib muscle, that if you continue to do that over time, it can potentially lead to the shin splints. Now, a runner chasing athlete assumes more of a positive angle. So that places the foot contact directly under the center of mass, contributing to that optimal length tension relationship between the dorsiflexors and the plantar flexors, and an efficient absorption and propulsion during each strike. One of my coach's non-negotiables was definitely a warm-up, and I truly believe that is a keystone for high performance and to help prevent injuries. So I'd like to just give you a few tips on that today. And we're starting from the ground up using a ball to help the muscles on the foot and the plantar fascia. So I like to spend about 2 minutes each foot where I really spend time adding pressure and going over those muscles through the whole length of the foot. Then from here, I then engage on warming up my hip flexors or stretching them using my breath. So keep the knee down. We want to take a breath in. When we do that, we drive that knee on the ground. We activate the glute. And then when we breathe out, we just try to close that gap between the hip and the floor. From here, we just go into a deep squat. And then we can use those elbows to really drive, to open up the hips side to side, wiggle. If you're not able to keep the heels down, heels up is okay too. And that it can actually help you transition to the next thing, which is I like to work on toe extension because it's also very important during running. And then we can quickly transition to our adductor stretch or inner thigh muscle stretch here. Toes are up, toes are down. It's your preference. So as long as you're getting the stretch here, I'm cool with it. And then we'll just slowly transition to the other side. We can just do 5 breaths on each side. Then we quickly transition up. And now we can work on the arms, which is very important for running too, starting with just wiggling side to side. And then we can add a little bit of also trunk rotation because it's also important for running. Keeping in mind of that hip needs to be stable. And then we can actually add the hip for internal rotation. 10 on each side. From here, just a little bit more love on the arms with shoulder circles. We're gonna go backwards, we're gonna go forward, about 10 times on each, and then we could actually do it together if you like, forward and back. Now it's time to activate those feet. We can use a jump rope if you have one. I like to do pogo jumps because I don't have a jump rope all the time, and it is perfect to activate those foot muscles. So all you do is use the ball of the feet to just be springy. Think about going straight up towards the ceiling, really working on those feet. And then we're gonna go about 10 side to side as well. Staying nice and tall, and then forward and back. Now we can transition to single leg, right underneath you. Great. From here, we can just go into our pillow march. Now we're working on that runner chasing, right? Foot right underneath. Especially now that we will transition to the skip. Skip, skip, skip. Go, go, go. And you're ready. Ready for that run. Go have fun.